Hi, my name is Maricela, and I'm from the UT Tyler Occupational Therapy Program. Today, we're going to talk about standardized assessments. Basically, first off, a report to know about your own performance. I think this is great for people, for those with any type of mental health issue, illness, or just going through some type of journey. So I picked the PRM. It's a personal recovery outcome measure. And this is just a really simple, quick questionnaire. I'll show it. I'll have it attached of my scores. So I filled it out. It is 30 questions, really relatively easy. It took me about 5 minutes, I would say. I'm a fairly fast reader. When I researched this, it said it took people in general about 10 to 15 minutes, and then it takes about 5 minutes to scoring, and scoring is super simple. But what I like about this questionnaire, again, and like I said, is just really easy to administer, and it's quick. It just helps reflect on your mental health journey or your recovery. So I think this was great for me personally to do, and I enjoyed this is because I have been, like all my videos I've said, I've been diagnosed with ADHD and anxiety and depression. And so it has been a journey, and I've been on medication for quite some time, and I've noticed that my overall health is getting better. And so this little assessment I did really just boosted my confidence and knowing that I'm growing as a person, because I scored moderate to high levels of personal recovery. So I think that's the great pathway for me. So this assessment, just a little bit about it, it's based off the CHIME. It's an acronym, okay? So, and it stands for Connectedness, Hope, Identity, Meaning, and Empowerment. And this help sets personal goals and track their progress to see what's meaningful to them. So I'm just going to read just a couple of these. I am motivated to keep myself well. You score that. Talks about sleep. Sleep is very important in mental health. Talks about how you feel safe, if you're happy, if you have energy. Do you feel you have purpose? I think this would even be great for a lot of patients. Do you contribute to your community? Do you feel respected, at peace? And so, like I said, it was relatively easy. And then for the scoring, it's out of 120. And you add up the total score. So I got 93 out of 120. That was my score. And then for your justice score, you divide it by 4. And then you mark it on this ruler right here. So mine was 23.25. So I marked it on the ruler. And so I was reading this, and it says, return to the question on the scale that corresponds with the number on the ruler. Well, I got 23.25, so I'm just going to round down to 23. And so mine is, I feel part of my community. I put a 3. So I guess based off that, once you do the ruler, that's when you can talk a conversation about this assessment and a goal setting at this point. So I thought that was kind of fun. And you can do this with your client. It's relatively easy and quick, and you can make a great session out of it. I also filled out the assessment instrument review outline, and I described more on this assessment. I will attach this to. I hand wrote it. There's handwritten only because I really was looking at my computer and then researching it. So a little bit of things about it. The assessment was in 2012. It was revised in 2018, mostly because it just wanted to be more clear and provide a more meaningful service and more client-centered to clients. Like I said, it's an easy self-report questionnaire. And also what's really great about this assessment is it's, like I said, it's free, quick, easy to score, but it has strong reliability and validity evidence. So I think that's really important. So you can back up on what you say and why you use this assessment. And then most of my references, I will attach them under the link on this video because you can hardly see on this paper. But I found it from the website https www.researchintorecovery.com/PRM. But that is the assessment that I chose. I actually had a fun time doing this. And you can see I just fill it out and pen. Really quick and easy.